Good morning. Now, I am going to do a hive inspection today, hopefully get some honey, and then probably one of the next inspections that I do will be closing up the hive for the winter. Now, little disclaimer here. I am not a great beekeeper. I got these beehives in the spring and have checked them less than 10 times over the entire summer, which is not good, but I just had to do with what I got, and I left the rest up to the Lord, and hopefully he will bless this. Now this middle hive does not have any bees in it. It is just extra frames and such, so that I don't have to drag them down from the shed every time. So I have not checked on these bees in probably a month. I come down here every once in a while and make sure that there's lots of activity. Today they're less active because it's a bit overcast, but as we're going to fall, I think that most of the days are going to be overcast. So I've just got to do with what I got. And hopefully these bees won't be too upset with me that I have neglected them. But I'm just gonna crack open the top here. Now, when I did check this one a month or so ago, there was not much up in this top box. And honestly, I'm not expecting to get too much from this hive because it was a mid-season split. So I'm not even sure. Whoops. I'm not even sure if I'll get any honey from this hive because I'm definitely not going to dip into the bottom box where their stores for the winter are. How should I do this? I'm going to take this feeder out, I think. Maybe. Because I have, oh, there we go. Because I haven't been in here for so long, they've really propolized this, these frames together. Now I'm looking and there is nothing on this top box. Not even wax. So who knows, maybe they didn't eat enough if they couldn't do it. Maybe they didn't like the frames that were in there. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, there's nothing on these. So I'm not even going to worry about this right now. I'm going to take this feeder out for now. So far these bees are pretty calm, but I think that may be because they don't have anything on the, like on the top to protect. So I have a feeling that once I get down in here to this other box that they will be less happy to see me. Because I can already hear them getting a bit riled up. But who knows? That's good. There are no queen cups on there, which is a good thing. I'll give them a couple puffs of smoke. Now here, I'm just going to try and clean this up a little bit. And I'm just going to go through these, hope I find the queen, check to see if she's laying. But I definitely won't be getting any honey from this hive this year, which is okay. Thankfully they aren't too aggressive with me right now, which is a good sign. It means that can't spit with this thing on. It means most likely that they have a queen, which is why they are a bit calmer. But here we just have some wax. This looks like old wax. This is an issue. There are some wax moths in here. Show this to you. On this outer frame here, there's a little moth there, but you can see it chewed through all of this wax. So this frame cannot go back in there. But it was an outer frame, and sometimes wax moths will be on outer frames, but not inner frames. So let's hope that that is the case here today. This frame doesn't have anything on it, which might be good. It might be a barrier for the wax moths. But we shall see. There's some honey in there, some pollen. That frame looks really nice. There's not too much, but enough for now, and it's fall, so they're getting lots of goldenrod right now. So I'm just trying to go through here, not too fast, but fast enough that I'm not disrupting their day too much. Just looking for the queen, looking for signs of the queen. Now I will say, there are not a lot of bees in this colony. Which is a little bit concerning. Now, this colony has never had a ton of bees, but there's lots of honey in there. Pollen, capped brood. That capped brood looks a bit, I'm not sure. Anyways, so we'll just keep moving. Spotty brood pattern, definitely, which is not a great sign of a healthy queen. But hey, there's brood, so that's better than nothing, I guess. I haven't seen any queen cups yet. Oh, there's the queen. Wow. I'm not gonna bring her over there just because I don't want to risk her flying away. But found the queen, so I'm gonna put this one back in there. And we still have the rest of the box to find the brood. There are not a lot of drones because it is later in the season and they kind of kick them out. But yeah, very spotty brood pattern, which is not great. I don't want to over smoke them and agitate them that way, because that can happen. Ooh, lots of honey on here. Yeah, lots and lots of honey and pollen. Whoa, this frame is empty. Oh, the other side is full of honey. Wow. That's not good. Found another wax moth. There doesn't seem to be any wax moth damage so far in this frame. This one I can tell has honey in it. Ooh. Wow. Look at all that honey. Capped honey. That is really beautiful. And there's honey on this side too. No wax moth damage. Whoops. But again, just a really small colony overall. This one, there's not even, there's wax moths, but there's no wax. But I'm going to take this one out just so that we don't spread those wax moths. And frames from this colony. Or from this box. It's not a colony. 2 frames from this box. Weird. It's almost like these are propolized together. Which should not be the case because there are no bees in here. Maybe that's old. Anyways, we'll worry about that later. Okay, so I'm going to put this box back on here. Put another frame in here where the feeder was. Close this one up. And move on to hive number 2. Now, the last time I did an inspection on this hive, I realized that it was not level, and so water had pooled in the bottom, and so I put some rocks underneath it to hopefully help with that, and we'll see how that went. Definitely more bees. Not a ton more wax and frames. I'll just pull one of these out to show you. together. They'll probably have burr comb on the bottom where they tried to stick the two frames together. Oh, this one is somewhat filled a little bit, not too much. And this is the only other one that would be able to be used, but I don't know if it's completely capped or not. Pull out this frame here. There is not a lot in there. I'm not even going to take that. Whoa. Whoops. I'm not even going to take that because it's mostly just wax. So because it's fall, I think I will just let them fill it up and they can use these stores for winter. I have 3 frames inside that I harvested earlier in the summer that will be enough for this year. I mean, not enough for us to eat, but it's fine for this year because it was my first year. That's what I mean. This box is really stuck together. Oops. There we go. I'll just put this box up here for now. Yeah, lots of comb in between these frames. Whoops. There are lots more bees in this colony. They are very mellow, which is a good thing because my smoker died out. Martha, honey. Not for me, anyways. You're not too happy with me right now? What? That is A-okay. No queen yet. But lots of bees, which means I'm 99% sure there's definitely a queen, and she's definitely laying. Oh, there she is. Beautiful. Put her back in there. I don't even need to look at the rest of them, but I'm gonna check this last frame just to see if they are also having wax moth problems. I doubt that they are, just because the colony is so big, and usually they can defend against wax moths if they are bigger. Yeah, there's nothing on here. So I will slide all these back over. Get out of here. disappointed that I couldn't harvest any honey, but that's okay because the bees are mostly happy, mostly healthy, and in the end, that's the most important thing. So just a little recap of what we just did. I went in and inspected the hives. Not too much honey. So I wasn't able to harvest any for us, which is totally fine. But both of the colonies seem to be doing pretty well. I saw both of the queens. I saw brood in both of them. The first one had a spotty brood pattern, which is not great, but it's not the end of the world, and there's really not much that I could do now. Now, some of you guys who actually know bees and know beekeeping and everything might be like, well, have you tested for varroa mites? No. So honestly, I just didn't have time to do it this summer. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I barely was even able to be out here to inspect the hives. So if they have varroa mites, that sucks, obviously, but I think it's too late in the year to test and treat for it and all the other things that I would have to do. So I'm just going to hope and pray that they don't, and then in the spring, after having done more research on it and everything, I think that I will better be able to test and be more knowledgeable about that. But yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for joining me on this video. I think this just might be its own video, just me inspecting my hives. There's a bee flying around my head. Just me inspecting the hive, and then my other video will come out whenever it comes out. I haven't really gotten a perfect uploading schedule, but I'm thankful that you were able to join me, so I'm just going to plug back in this electric fence and go back up to the house. Have a good day.